My name is Ethan Morales, and if you'd met me before that night, you would have described me as rational, calm, the kind of guy who debunks things instead of believing them. He was 21, a junior at Western Iowa State, majoring in media studies because I liked analyzing how stories manipulate emotion. I understood pacing, framing, psychological triggers. Fear, especially online fear, followed patterns. It had structure. That belief made me good at moderating StayAwake. StayAwake wasn't supposed to be fiction. That was the rule. If something strange was happening, you posted it in real time with timestamps and evidence. No creative writing. No ARC garbage. During lockdown, the forum had exploded with activity. People alone in houses, hearing things, seeing things, unraveling. By junior year, it was basically a ghost town. 6 moderators had slowly disappeared until I was the only green status dot left. I stayed because I hate unfinished things. I hate the idea of something collapsing just because people drift away. So every night, after homework, after brushing my teeth, after pretending I wasn't lonely in a dorm room that felt too big when my roommate was gone, I opened the moderation dashboard. The night it happened, Tyler was home visiting family. The dorm was unusually quiet. No music bleeding through the walls, no shouting in the hallway. Just the hum of my mini fridge and the soft clicking of my keyboard. When the dashboard refreshed and showed one active thread, I felt a strange relief. The username was new, Closet Lighten. The title, Something is in my apartment. I think it's in the closet. I almost rolled my eyes. Classic hook. Still, I clicked. The first post was short. I live alone. 2nd floor apartment. Closet light turned on by itself. I don't remember leaving it on. There was a photo attached. A narrow hallway. Bega carpet. A white closet door slightly open with warm yellow light spilling out. The image quality looked authentic. Grainy, low-light phone camera. I leaned forward, analytical mode engaged. Lighting temperature consistent. Shadows natural. No obvious edits. I typed in my moderator voice. Steady, reassuring. Stay calm. Has anything else happened tonight? The reply came immediately. I can hear something moving in there. The speed bothered me. People inventing stories. Pause. They think about pacing. This felt immediate, reactive, like they were typing with shaking hands. I swallowed and glanced at my own closet across the room. Closed. Posters taped beside it. Nothing unusual. Is the door fully closed? I asked. No. Another image uploaded. The door gap looked slightly wider. The darkness inside the closet felt heavy. That's the only word that fits. It didn't look like shadow. It looked like something dense. I told myself that was projection. Low exposure eats detail. It just stopped. The user wrote, "Silence after noise is one of the oldest fear triggers we have." I knew that. I'd studied it, but my shoulders still tightened. "Can you leave the apartment?" I typed. There was a pause. I don't want to turn my back to it. That sentence hit differently. It implied awareness, as if whatever was inside the closet could perceive direction. A new message appeared. The light just turned off. The next photo loaded. The hallway was dim now, lit faintly from another room. The closet interior was pitch black, not shadowed, not dark, black in a way that felt deliberate. Then a video uploaded, 7 seconds. I hesitated before pressing play, which annoyed me because I don't hesitate. I pressed it. Shaky footage aimed at the closet. At first, nothing. Then breathing. Slow, wet, close to the microphone. I leaned closer to my screen. listening carefully. The acoustics were wrong. It didn't echo like it was coming from inside a closet. It sounded like it was right beside the phone. Halfway through the clip, the breathing stopped abruptly. Not faded, not trailed off. Stopped. Like it realized it was being recorded. My mouth felt dry. "That doesn't sound like it's inside the closet," I typed. "What do you mean?" I opened the latest photo again and zoomed in. In the reflection of what looked like a wall mirror, there was a vertical distortion. A shape darker than the surrounding shadow, tall, slightly bent. My pulse quickened. I typed before thinking. "Behind you." The typing indicator appeared. "There's nothing behind me." I zoomed further. The shape was still there. It looked closer than before. "Leaning." "Why did you say that?" they wrote. Another image uploaded. The closet door was now fully closed. Smooth. Light off. The surface of the door looked tense, like something pressed against it from the inside. I felt a sudden awareness of my own room. The silence. The empty bed across from mine. The dark space behind my chair. "Leave." "Now?" I typed. The typing bubble appeared, disappeared, then nothing. The thread stopped. I refreshed. No update. A private message notification popped up. From Closet Lighten. My stomach tightened. I clicked it. "It's not in my closet." Attached was a photo. It was a picture of a laptop screen. My laptop screen, the StayAwake moderation dashboard, taken from behind me, the angle slightly elevated. In the reflection of my dark screen, I could see my dorm room, my chair, my mini fridge, my closed door, and behind my chair, something tall, bent slightly, like it didn't fit the ceiling. My hands went cold. I turned slowly. My room was empty. No movement, no figure. I looked back at the image. The shape was closer now, leaning over me. Another message arrived. "You shouldn't have told me to look behind me." My heartbeat pounded in my ears. "Where are you?" I typed. The response was instant. "I'm not in my apartment anymore." And then I heard it. Breathing, not from my speakers. From behind me. Slow, wet, close. The green light next to my laptop camera flicked on. Solid. Recording. The thread title changed in real time. "Something is in his dorm. I think it's behind him." The original poster name switched to mine. My moderator status turned grey. 0 active moderators. The breathing stopped. Silence swallowed the room. I couldn't move. I was hyper-aware of the space behind me, the exact distance between my spine and the empty air. After what felt like minutes, I forced myself to stand and turn on the overhead light. The room looked normal, painfully normal. I closed my laptop slowly. I did not sleep. The next morning, StayAwake was gone. The domain returned a 404 error. My browser history showed nothing, but in my phone's gallery, there was a photo saved at 11:59 p.m. It showed me sitting at my desk, staring at my laptop, tucked in from behind, slightly above, like whoever took it had to bend to fit beneath the ceiling. I deleted it. It reappeared. Since that night, I've noticed something else. In dark reflections, phone screens, windows at night, my movements are sometimes delayed by half a second. And occasionally, just before the reflection catches up, it tilts its head in a way I never did. And I don't use forums anymore. But sometimes, when my dorm goes quiet and the air feels thick, I hear breathing right behind me.